Nothing we say is true. Our words are not a wee bit less emptier than Barack Obama's. Our intentions not half as suspect as Sarah Palin's, and our secrets are not even a quarter as damaging as those of China. We absolutely do not transcend our world. We are just as fucked up as everyone else. Get that straight. Better late than never. Hello and welcome to Better Late Than Never, the madcap late night show on international madness made in India, or as some have called it, Mad in India. I'm your host Sumit Raghavan, and I mean, as if you care about. But look what's happening. An Indian origin kid has once again won the National Spelling Bee competition in USA. Well, that was bound to happen because Americans pitched Sarah Palin against the Indian whiz kid. Sarah, of course, was knocked out because when asked to spell B, she confidently replied B-E, and she was B gone. Anyway, more on the spelling bee later. First up, let's talk about the sensational, presidential hopeful Sarah Palin, who's right now on a bus tour of America. And this is how the bus looks like. Sarah Palin took this bus tour on the East Coast and visited some sites of national historic importance, like the local pub where she first puked after drinking too much as a teenager. By the way, Palin's bus tour is already under some fire as people are saying it put extra financial and strategic burden on security services. And as soon as Sarah Palin said, wait, I can explain that, everybody raised their hands and ran away. No, really, nobody wants to give her a chance to speak. Forget explain. More about Sarah Palin. Recently, Fox News accidentally showed a picture of Tina Fey playing Sarah Palin on SNL and called her Sarah Palin. And the only one to fall for this mistake was Sarah Palin herself. She even called Fox News and thanked them for showing such a sexy picture of hers. She even asked them the date the picture was clicked so as to try and find that particular dress. But this proves one thing beyond doubt. Even Sarah Palin's picture can induce stupid behavior in people. Meanwhile, Sarah Palin has suggested that she would want to meet Britain's ex-PM Margaret Thatcher on her July visit to UK. When people asked her why she wanted to meet the Iron Lady, this is what Palin said.
I just love Margaret. How can I not meet the lead singer of Spice Girls? Lady Thatcher is bigger than Lady Gaga. She started it all.
By the way, one of Margaret Thatcher's close associates has said that Lady Thatcher will not be meeting Palin. Sarah Palin is nuts. That's too bad. You know, one old useless hag avoiding another. Not ladylike at all. I mean, it could have been fun. Both of them could have visited the Queen. That is after Palin realized that Thatcher is not the Queen. Imagine Palin and Thatcher visiting the Queen and telling her how she needs to step out and grab the Asians by the balls and start punching them in the face. Then maybe the three of them could have gone for some shopping, hags and the city style. And we have a more dope on Justin Bieber, J-Lo, Dr. Death and Pakistan's terrorism, but right after this short break. Till then. Welcome back. Time to shock you. Well, if you're not shocked by a Lady Gaga picture, rather any Lady Gaga picture, then you must be Britney Spears. The epitome of American culture, Lady Gaga has decided now is the time for him, now is the time for her, whatever, to come to India. And this is nice. Here she can collaborate with Indian Lady Gaga. Soon Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga in a recent interview said that she quit drugs after her father caught her using them in his bathroom. Lady Gaga has a father? Wow, that's remarkable. If Lady Gaga was my daughter and I caught her doing drugs, I would definitely shoot her in the face. Actually, even if she wasn't doing drugs or wasn't my daughter, I would still shoot her. Marc Jacobs once wanted to sue Justin Bieber after the teen pop star launched a woman's perfume called Someday, which was similar to the designer's popular scent Lola. But then he realized that Justin was more of a woman than him. So the best lady won. In this case, Justin. Some truth is hacking the Sony website time and again. Yes, I said truth. Remember last episode where I explained the meaning of chutia? Nahin? Check this out.
Chutia.
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 Hey, chutia. Yeah, chutia.
Chutia.
Oh, chutia.
Hey. Chutia.
Chutia.
Chutia. Hey. Chutia. Chutia.
Chutia.
Chutia.
Shebis Pant just making a natural progression. I'll tell you the meaning of truth. Truth is same as chutia. But while chutia can sometimes be a word of admiration, truth is definitely a word to deride something. I think same difference between a pussy and a cunt. So now, all of you can practice this new word. Come on, say truth.
Chewed. Like a candle in the tube. Chewed. Chewed? Okay, we can. Chewed. Chewed. What a charming chewed. Chewed.
So yes, back to the news. Some truth is hacking the Sony website time and again, and I say the hacker is a truth because Sony website has nothing to hack. It's the worst ever website in the world. Now, if your name is Bill Gates, then this might kill you. So beware. Apple is now worth more than Microsoft and Intel combined. Well done, Mr. Steve Jobs. Well done. We firmly believe that it takes a truth to defeat a truth. So there. For more, I have one more example. You saw that, right? Okay. I hope you will learn this new word and use it in your daily lingo. Latest reports suggest that Charlie Sheen's character in 2.5 Men will not be killed off. Instead, he will be relocated to Paris. If only you guys could do it in real life. Shift Charlie Sheen forever to Paris. Where he can continue to be crazy and unclean. Or in other words, a regular French guy. Okay, now some profound thoughts from Miley Cyrus. Yes, you heard that right. Profound thoughts by Miley Cyrus. Is she a Parsi? You know Cyrus? For the clueless Western world, Parsi is Persian Zoroastrian community, mainly based in India. Parsi's population is dwindling so fast that for them, the world may actually end in 2012. Or if the world does actually end in 2012, then this joke would turn on its head and will be on the rest of the world. Anyway, I was talking about Miley Cyrus, all right, who is not a Parsi, but has some equally profound thoughts. She said, and I quote, "If we allow gay marriages, next thing you know, people will be marrying goldfish." That's an actual quote. Let's read that again to get the gravity of its stupidity. If we allow gay marriages, next thing you know, people will be marrying goldfish. Dear Miley, I think even if gay marriages are allowed, I don't think anyone would ever want to marry a goldfish like you. Paris Hilton feels that her community service sucks balls. Isn't that something you're good at, Paris? Sucking balls? Paris Hilton is scared that one day her kids will come to know about her sex tape. Don't worry, Paris. Your kids will never believe that you are the mom in the first place. So just relax, chill. All right. According to a report, internet porn will ruin your sex life. Oh. And I thought only marriages do that. And for your kind information, I'm married. But I'm smart too. I don't watch internet porn. I only read Playboy and go for live section. That's why my sex life is rocking. Did you know that France still has a ban on same-sex marriages? Actually, the ban is not on same-sex, it's on marriages. Graham Smith's fiancée, Morgan Dean, has revealed that the South African test captain is a rock star in bed. Does she mean to say he is like Shane Warne in bed? In an interview recently, Reese Witherspoon gave a message to young girls saying, if you take naked pictures of yourself, just hide your face. And now we all know that all the naked pictures on the net, who do they belong to? Reese? And still to come are late night news from Pakistan and some investigative reporting on Dominic Strauss-Kahn. But after a very short break, till then. Now, here's an ad brought out by IMF in many newspapers. Okay? Positions vacant. Head of IMF. Job description. 1. Fuck up the world economy. 2. Fuck anything that moves. 3. Feel terribly self-important. Helps if you're French. So you see, Strauss-Kahn may yet again be the IMF chief. By the way, Anne Sinclair, Strauss-Kahn's wife, is very angry with him ever since the controversy broke out. Because now she's finding it very hard to get any maids. So now, not only does she have to do the housework, but she also has to fuck. Strauss-Kahn's bail money was $6 million. That must have been the costliest attempt to rape in the history of mankind. But look what our investigative journalism spirit has found. Yes, that is our truth, or cunt in French. Look, did you see this? The word is out. I just told you how to use this word, and now we have a life-size poster on the street with Khan being called a truth. That's the power of social media. Samjhe chutiyo? And now over to our late night news anchor Barak Datta for some shocking news coming in from Pakistan.
Good evening, this is Barak Datta reporting delayed live from late night news headquarters in a third world country. The most shocking, mind-boggling news coming in right now, Pakistan celebrates as the country survives 2 hours without a terrorist attack. Yes, you heard that right, for 2 full hours there was not a single bomb blast in Pakistan, and to celebrate this achievement they have declared a public holiday. Let's go and talk to Pakistan's President General Kayani about this. Oh, sorry, I meant Pakistan's President Asif Ali Zardari. Zardari Saab, looking very bright today. No bomb blast for 2 hours. How did this happen?
I have no idea, Barak. I was in a cinema hall watching Kung Fu Panda 2. In fact, in the middle of the movie, I realized the main character, Po, is Chinese, and I sent a request to Hu Jintao to loan us Po the Panda as a replacement for the Orions we lost in the Mehran naval base attack.
Hold on a minute, sir. Po the Panda? You do realize he's a fake character, right?
Oh, Barak. Chinese hai to fake hi hoga na. It does not matter whether Po is real or not. What matters is the illusion of security he provides. And it's not like my government doesn't have cartoons already. Interior Minister Rahman Malik is already one. Might as well get a better one.
And what did the Chinese say?
They sold us some barbed wire to put around our naval bases. They said best security. They have used the barbed wire to grab Arunachal Pradesh from India too.
Okay, no. Why the hell you divert my questions? I asked about no blast for 2 hours and you started kissing Po the Panda's ass.
Look, Barak. What is important is to realize that blasts are a major violation of our sovereignty. We won't tolerate it from any country, be it USA or India. If outsiders start blasting our country, what will ISI do then? Pakistan is a stable, prosperous and vibrant democracy which will be South Asia's beacon of light in the 21st century.
Bastard. Reading from a Jinnah speech from 1947? Mr. Zardari, please answer my questions.
Sorry, Barak, that is all I'm allowed to say according to the brief given by... I can't tell you who has given the brief.
But why did no blast happen for 2 hours? Why a public holiday war declared? That's all I want to know.
Barak, calm down. I didn't go this nuts even after Benazir's death. I don't know exactly, but I'm told that Imran Khan had called a televised press conference against American drone strikes. And all the terrorists said, oh, I've got to see this shit before I blow myself up. In fact, public holiday was declared for the same reason as the nation had gone bonkers laughing at Imran. And they needed time to recover from this shit. Either that or Sania Bhabi was playing the French Open finals. Okay, I've got to go before drones strike this building. Bye.
Yes, bye. Two hours are up, surely. And still to come, scientists use Rebecca Black to absorb nuclear radiations in Japan. There's lots more, but I'm not really in the mood, so go suck it. Better late than never.
And for more international randomness, we will be back after this very short break. Till then. Welcome back. George W. Bush is in the same list as Hitler in world's worst leaders. That's not all. George W. also stands first in the top 3 list for worst human gesture or body language. He won hands down. No. And on the same list, that is worst human bodily movements, 80s pop group Bangles is at the 2nd position with the juvenile Walk Like an Egyptian dance. And Hitler again is at the 3rd position with the retarded Hail Hitler arm movement. Actually, I can't believe with that gesture, this gesture, anyone was really scared of it. It beats me. Yeah, it rather beats me. But what's really sad is that Barack Obama missed the chance of being in that list when he didn't add a stupid body movement to his stupid Yes We Can slogan. I mean, he could have very easily added a Yes We Can gesture. IMF chief Strauss-Kahn pleads not guilty for the rape of hotel staff woman. The prosecutors asked Strauss to prove his innocence, and he said, I am so innocent that I gave $3 billion to Egypt in financial aid. How much more innocent and gullible could a man be? Germany wants bankrupt pig state Greece to leave the Euro club because of an ongoing economic crisis in Greece. The Germans complain that the lazy and corrupt Greeks are asking for way too much money and eating all the aid that they had from the IMF. The Greeks in their defense say that their god of laziness has commanded them to be lazy, and Greeks take their gods very seriously, as you all know, especially the god of laziness. The Spanish economy has gone off balance because the Spanish cucumbers got infected with E. coli bacteria. Well, what is so damaging about that? The Pakistan economy always goes off balance when the opium crop gets overconsumed by the Taliban in Afghanistan. But seriously, everyone in USA should be very afraid of the E. coli. The E. coli has already infected an American. What do you think is the cause of Sarah Palin's recent off-balance comments on history? E. coli. And talking of Pakistan, I think the US is trying to make another Vietnam out of Pakistan by generously bombing the hell out of Pakistan with their ever so frequent trial and error type of drone attacks. So, for our valuable BLTN viewers, we got an exclusive interview with Captain John, who is solely responsible for controlling the drones from the CI Operations Command Center in Virginia, USA. Hello, Captain.
Yo, what's up?
Yo! Where is Captain John?
I'm Captain John, yo.
What?
Yeah, I'm the man in the loop. Ain't that cool?
So it's you who's been controlling the drone aircraft all this while?
Of course, dude. With this baby here. I was the StarCraft Brood War Professional Gaming Competitions World Champion, man. Consecutively for 5 years. And after winning this year's competition, and as usual, I was returning home on my skateboard with a prize money and a trophy. Suddenly, the CIA guys kidnapped me in a badass Hummer, bro. You know, a really big-ass Hummer. And threatened that if I don't do what they say, they'll cut the, broadband connection to my home, man. That was a tough call, and I finally agreed to do whatever they told me to do.
You mean to say that the US Army or Navy officials are not controlling those combat drones?
Of course they don't. They can't even type a SMS on the cell phone. Those retarded lard-ass Army and Navy guys spend the whole day drinking coffee and eating donuts and then reading Hustler magazine while they take elephant-sized dumps in the toilet.
So basically controlling the combat drones is more like playing a PlayStation 3 or Xbox 360.
Absolutely not. In PS3 or Xbox, you lose all the time when you play against the computer. But while controlling the drones, you always win. God damn it, man. Fuck, I'm good. And winning is essential for a gamer's ego, you know, especially if you are as hardcore as me. Oh. Yes, Mr. Secretary of Defense. F you, man. Okay. Cool. Okay, right now? Okay. Gotta go now, bro. A dozen of Mexicans are illegally immigrating into Arizona from obviously Mexico. I think I should try the new missiles this time, totally. Those poor bastards.
Okay, guys, that was Captain John for you. The simplistic man with a simplistic name heading the CIA's simplistic drone attack operation on Pakistan. And that's it for this edition of BLTN. Keep your hopes up till next time because the leaders of the world are damn depressing. We will be back next month, hopefully better late than never.
Are you fucked up, yeah? Or are you waiting for some flood on your doorstep to wake you out of your curl-on bed? You think you are safe far from the rotting dead. You wanna bet you're gonna be the next. The writing is on the wall. Now the forces sign in the mall. Everything's falling apart, but you're blinded with a pile on your shopping cart. And next month's EMI chart. How fucked up are you, or are you fucked up, yeah? You're insecure in your lousy six-figure job, while people lose homes and sleep in parking lots. You're buried deep in Page Street. Do you ever care about the losers in the headline? You're not there. You went to IIM, the one crease on your forehead is where you spot a wrinkle on your shirt, or 3 inches from your eyes. You think bird eyes can make over people's lives. How fucked up are you, or are you fucked